figure of Saint Pio of Pietrelcina stands out in the annals of the bimillennium history of the Catholic Church. Known as Padre Pio before he was canonized, this Capuchin friar was the first stigmatist priest in the history of the Church. In the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church, Padre Pio has been the only priest to have borne the wounds of Christ in his flesh. His life was one of the persevering prayer, and this holy priest recited rosary after rosary on a daily basis. Padre Pio had many spiritual children from different parts of the world, and his canonization attracted many of his spiritual children to the Eternal City, to Rome, where the Pope accorded Padre Pio the honors of the altar. One of Padre Pio's spiritual children, who in her own way continues on the apostolate of this canonized saint, is Powes from New York, USA. After receiving an inspiration to serve the Lord in the pro-life apostolate, Mrs. Winfred Powers started Rosary for Life in 1992. Since then, Rosary for Life has expanded to reach 27 countries in different places of the world. Its branch in the Philippines was established in 2003. Its mission is to harness the intercessory power of the Holy Rosary to support the baby-saving work of the worldwide pro-life movement. Never has the need for prayer been as urgent as it is now, for in our time, abortion has been spreading globally, being legalized in country after country. In the United States, the Supreme Court legalized abortion in 1973. Millions of unborn babies have been murdered in their mother's wombs, their lives terminated before they ever saw the light of day. In the Philippines, the anti-life forces, backed by massive foreign funding, have spread the pro-choice mentality, an ideology of selfishness that is clearly a path to legalized abortion with such legislative initiatives as the Reproductive Health Bill. Rosary for Life Philippines has worked and continues to work with the Episcopal Commission on Family Life of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines in the fight against culture of death. While there is clearly the need for militant and vigilant Catholic action against the anti-life movement, the need for constant and persevering prayer is as urgent a priority. Prayer must precede and accompany our work of active service for the unborn. Without prayer, we will lose. The commitment and dedication of Rosary for Life Philippines has found new expressions in the service to babies and their mothers in the establishment of Grace to be Born.
Grace to be Born is a temporary shelter po for pregnant women in crisis. In crisis po, general, sexually abused, statutorily binubugbog po ng mga husband nila. Basta yung common ground is pregnant po silang lahat, abandoned, disowned by the family, and judged by the people.
I am but a small voice, I am but a small dream, the fragrance of a flower in the unpolluted air. I am but a small voice, I am but a small dream, to smile upon the sun.
Ito po yung nursery namin. Ito po yung mga babies na nag-stay dito, mga surrendered, abandoned, and for temporary care po. Ito po yung volunteers dormitory namin. At present, 3 po yung volunteer namin. Activity area, at the same time, kitchen.
We are one, come young citizens of the world. We are one, we are one. We have one hope, we have
Ang mother's dormitory. Bali, 6 And with the dalawang double deck ng mga in-house mothers namin na 24/7 na nag-stay with the mothers. Ito po, tulad ng sabi ko, supported po kami ng mga benefactors namin yung nag-outreach. Kanina may birthday. So ito, donation ko nila para sa daily needs po ng mga babies and mothers. Ay, kuya, makakapasok mo ba? Ito po yung stock room namin. Ayun. Ito po, bigay lang po talaga ng mga taong yun, na nag-outreach. Yung mga bigas, di ba yung may mga company na may monthly yung mga managers. So, instead na iuwi sa bahay, binibigay po sa siya.
The Rosary has been preached and propagated by saints, requested by the Blessed Mother herself, endorsed by the popes, prayed by generations of the faithful, through the centuries, and in 20th century, the stigmatist Saint Padre Pio declared that the Rosary is the weapon. It is truly the weapon we shall use to fight the culture of death for the sake of millions of babies yet to be born.
I would like to encourage all of you to support your, especially the laity, to support your clergy and the bishops in the Philippines who are doing a great job trying to keep the Philippines abortion free. I hope to be able to join you for your 10th anniversary in the Philippines. Meantime, God bless you, and may Mary always be our guide.